All right, guys, as promised, this is the DIA flow that we did last Saturday. Can't believe it's been a week already. But enjoy, flow through it. It's about a 45-minute flow. Let me know if you have any questions, but let's get to it. All right, we're gonna start in Sukhasana, an easy seated pose. For you today, that might be just a cross leg. It might be a half lotus or a full lotus. From here, we're going to bring our hands to our knees, palms facing upwards, and close our eyes. We're going to start by taking 3 deep breaths to get our practice started. In yoga, we like to practice an ujjayi breathing. That is breathing through your nose, hollowing through your throat, and exhaling through your nose. Making it as vocal or as loud to your neighbors, I guess you may not have neighbors, as you can. So it's going to sound like this. Good. 2 more. On your next inhale, I'm going to have you inhale, arms to ceiling. Exhale, twisting over to the right, then dropping that right hand behind you and using your left hand to aid you in a gentle twist. Good. On your next in-breath, we're going to inhale, arms to sky. Exhale, twist to the left. Bringing out those organs, feeling the twist from the upper back and not forcing it. Good. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Go ahead and place those hands back on your knees, palms up or palms down, keeping those eyes closed and rolling out that neck, bringing your right ear to your right shoulder and rolling it to the front. Good. And over to the left. Awesome. Staying in any spots that feel good for you today. Maybe pausing, maybe rolling the neck out. Now you don't want to bring your neck behind you. That puts a lot of strain on the back of the neck. So we're just rolling in front from shoulder to shoulder. Good. Bringing our head back to center, we're going to rock into our child's pose. Now, if you can, bring those knees apart. Now, if this is too much strain on your lower back, you're going to want to bring the knees together. That gives a nice, really nice lengthening in the lower back. Otherwise, knees separate. Reaching those arms forward, plugging those shoulders into your back, and sinking down into your child's pose, forehead to the mat. Good. Walking those hands over to the right side of your corner of your mat and feeling that stretch along the left side body. Getting into those intercostal muscles. Feeling that lengthening while singing that left hip back on your left heel. Good. Go ahead and walk it through center into the other side. This time, over to the left corner of your mat. Feeling the stretch along the right side body, maybe even under that armpit. Awesome. Bring those hands back to center. We're going to bend our arms at our elbows and prayer hands to the nape of our neck, setting our intention for today's practice. Not like you're wondering what that looks like, it'll be like this, but in your child's pose. Maybe your intention today is to be present, to push through, to not judge or label what our practice looks like today. Maybe you dedicate our practice to someone who needs our love and attention today. Good. On your next in-breath, come up into your tabletop, focusing on your alignment here. We want to have our hands shoulder-width apart. We want to have our shoulders over our wrists, our hip over our knees, and have a wrapping motion with our triceps. Good. From here, we're going to stretch out our wrists, taking our right palm down, left hand, and flipping it over. Now, you want to be very gentle on the wrists. Don't overstretch them. Take them where you can today, but feeling a nice, beautiful stretch on the front of that wrist. Good. All right, switch it out. Left palm down, right hand turned over, fingers facing your knee. Maybe you do a nice little gentle rock back and forth, really just taking it to your edge and not further. Good. Go ahead and place both palms on the ground. Tuck your toes, bringing those heels together, and sit back. This is a really nice stretch into our arches. If that's too much for you today, just sit back on your heels. All right, taking that right hand, stop sign forward. Left hand, grabbing those fingers and pulling back, feeling a nice stretch in that forearm. Again, being very, very gentle and not forcing it. Good, and flip that palm over, pulling back again. Beautiful, and switch it out, other side. Left stop sign forward, and right hand pulls the left back. Good, and switch it out. Beautiful. Go ahead and shake out those wrists. Come back into your tabletop and pat out your toes. Awesome. Now we're going to go into some of our cat-cows. Tucking our toes, breathing up, filling up, arching our back, and exhale, catting our spine. Good. 2 more times. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Good. And exhale, warming up that spine. Beautiful. From here, come back to your flat back. We're going to reach our left arm forward, warming up that shoulder, bringing it back up and around a few times. Once you've gone about 3 times in one direction, go ahead and reverse it for me. Awesome. On your next in-breath, inhale that arm up, and exhale, thread your needle, taking that left hand underneath your right. Feeling a nice stretch on the outside of that left shoulder. Good. Go ahead and plant that right hand under your shoulder, reaching that left hand up to the sky and bringing it back into tabletop. From here, we're going to extend that left arm forward, bringing our right leg up with a pushing motion back to the back wall, toes flexed towards the ground. We're going to inhale and start activating that core. Exhale, knee to nose. Good. Inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, one more time. Exhale, plant that left palm. From here, we're going to tuck those left toes. Hover the left knee ever so slightly. Exhale, lever that leg down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Good. Exhale, bringing that knee next to your right, bear cupping, and pushing through that scapula like a cat spine, hovering those knees for a few more seconds. Good. And exhale into your downward facing dog. From here, walk your hands back to your feet and ragdoll, hang heavy. Maybe grabbing opposite elbows, swaying back and forth. Getting into those hamstrings, not forcing it. Keeping micro bend in those knees. Actually gets into the belly of that hamstring much, much better. So no locking out the knees. Good, go ahead and release those hands and roll your spine one vertebrae at a time. Awesome, inhaling, arms up to sky. Exhaling, taking your right wrist, grabbing your left hand, and leaning over to the side. You can face the front of the mat, just want to kind of show you what it's going to look like. Feet hip width distance apart. Maybe peeking over that, under that left shoulder. Good, inhale back to center. Exhale, other side. Good, inhale back up to center. Exhale, forward fold, bending at the knees. Inhale, walking your way out to plank and focusing on your alignment. You want to have that same wrapping motion. You want your hands again, shoulder width apart, and wrap. Now you want to engage through everything. Cat your spine, belly to spine. Engage through your quads and your feet and hold here. Good. Now we're going to bend our elbows to the back of your mat as we lower all the way down to our bellies. Inhale, baby cobra. Lifting through that upper spine, middle back, not scrunching through the lower. Good. Exhale down. Inhale, one more baby cobra. Maybe lifting our hands this time. Awesome. Exhale. Inhale, baby cobra. Maybe you take your cobra up if your spine's feeling great today. Maybe you go into your upper facing dog. Good, and exhale down. Bringing it back into your child's pose for a beat. And back up to tabletop. Awesome. Let's do the other side. This time reaching your right hand forward and we're going to bring it back up and around. 3 times in one direction and then reverse. Warming up that shoulder. Giving some movement and mobility. Good. This time reaching your right arm up. Inhale. Exhale, thread your needle. Now, any variation that you did on the other side, make sure to do it on this side. I like stretching my arm forward, that's not underneath. Maybe you like a bind. Maybe you like to float the leg. Maybe you don't want to be fancy. That's cool too. Good. Inhale, bringing that right arm up. Exhale, back into tabletop. Stretching your right arm forward, this time your left leg up with that pushing motion against the back of the wall, reaching towards the front, and your toes flex to the floor. We're going to inhale, exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, reach long. Exhale, lower that right hand. Tuck those right toes and hover your right knee this time. Good. Exhale, lower the left. Inhale, up. Catting the spine, exhale down. Wrapping those triceps, inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale, bending that left knee, bringing it next to the right for a bear cub. Good. From here, pushing back, downward dog. This time, step your feet a little bit more than hip distance apart. We're going to walk our hands about halfway down the mat, back to your feet. Taking that right hand, reaching outside the left ankle, we're going to twist under that left arm, feeling a nice stretch into that hamstring and that posterior chain. Good. Switch it out. Nice, gentle twist, not forcing it, but breathing into it. Good, go ahead and plant that left hand, come back into your downward dog. And we're gonna take baby steps to the front of the mat. Tiptoe, engaging that core, bringing those shoulders over those wrists as you come into your forward fold. Good. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rolling up, one vertebrae at a time, bringing those hands above. Exhale, hands at heart center. Good, we're gonna go through one sun A. I'm gonna do modified one. If you know how to go through sun A's, rock it out. Follow me if you need some modifications. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Good, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, stepping back into your high plank, remembering the form. Inhale, exhale, lower your knees, chest, chin. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, tabletop. And then exhale, tuck those toes, downward facing dog. Good. Go ahead and pedal out your downward facing dog. Walk your dog. Feel that lengthening against your posterior chain. Again, a place where we get a lot of tightness when we do a lot of sitting. Awesome. Plant both heels. Inhale your right leg to ceiling. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale one more time. Exhale, knee to nose. And then step in between your hands for a low lunge, lowering that left knee. We're gonna inhale, arms up. From here, we're gonna exhale, cactus our arms in lion's breath. Stick out that tongue. Good. Inhale, lion's breath. Inhale, grabbing that left wrist again and leaning over to the right. Now, this is gonna get into your psoas. So if you're not very flexible there, stay a little more upright for me today. If you are super flexy and you wanna get down into this position, feel free. Remember, take it to your edge. Don't overstretch. Good. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, straighten that right leg. We're gonna go into half splits. Leaning back. Inhale, straighten, flatten your back. Pull forward. Exhale, forward fold. Again, micro bend in that right knee. And lengthening out before you fold. Getting into that hamstring once more. Good. Inhale, rocking into your low lunge. This time lifting that left knee, planting that left hand on the inside of your right foot, taking your right hand to your right hip, and then twisting for revolve lunge. Maybe you extend that arm up if you can today. If you can't, keep that hand on your hip. Good. Exhale, bringing that right hand on the outside of your right foot and straightening that right leg into our pyramid pose. If this is not comfortable for you today and you want to walk that left foot in some and turning it out to 45 degrees, feel free. I'm going to guide through the lifted foot. Inhale, lengthen, flat back. Exhale, fold. Again, keeping a micro bend in that right leg. Awesome. From here, we're going to lunge off of that left leg, tucking it behind our right to a seated twist. Stay facing the front of your mat. I'm going to turn so you can see it. We're going to inhale, arms up. Exhale, turn to the right, then place that right hand behind you, using the left hand to guide you. Now, if you can't do this today, straighten that left leg out. That kind of helps if you're a little tight in those hips. If not, stay where you are. arms up. Exhale, bow to the other side. Good. Inhale, bringing those feet in front of you and meet me in Savasana boat pose. Now your boat pose today might be with the knees bent, the feet on the ground. It might be with them straightened up. What you want to feel is like this part of your spine is like a book that is closing at its seam. And straighten up, you want to lengthen through your chest, broaden through your chest, not hunch over, okay? Broaden. Good. And exhale, low boat. Belly to spine, don't give me that bread loaf, suck it in, good. Inhale, high boat. Exhale, low. Inhale, high boat. Exhale, low. Inhale, high boat. And knees to chest, rock and roll it out. Massaging that spine. Good. Go ahead and cross those legs, coming into your vinyasa flow. Take it where you need it today, remembering the modifications of last time. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Other side. Inhale, left leg to ceiling this time. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, keeping those hips squared to the ground. Exhale, knee to nose. One more time, inhale. Exhale, knee to nose, stepping it between those hands and lowering your right knee this time. Inhale, hands up. Cactus to arms, lion's breath. Inhale, one more time. Exhale. Inhale, up. Grabbing the right wrist this time and leaning over to the left. Remembering, take it to your edge, not beyond, not up. Exhale, bow to the other side. Second set of boat pose, Savasana. This time I want everyone to keep their legs bent. Feel that closing motion like a book, engaging to that core. We're going to keep our right leg lifted and lower our left toes. Good. Inhale. Exhale, right leg. Good. Inhale. Exhale, left. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Tucking those legs and rocking and rolling. Good. One more time. Next roll, cross those legs and vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. From here, we're gonna walk, step, or float to the front of the mat. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands at heart center. Good. Sun A, inhale. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale. Exhale, vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Go ahead and lift that right leg to the ceiling again, toes facing downwards as you square your hips. Inhale, exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, exhale, knee to right tricep, maybe even up into that armpit. Good, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Inhale, exhale, knee to left tricep, squeezing that cross body, hold, hold, hold. Inhale, exhale, stepping that foot between your hands, keeping the left leg lifted at this time. Good. Turning that left foot out to 45 degrees, we're gonna inhale up into our warrior two, or warrior one, sorry. Making sure to focus on our alignment again. So you wanna have your knee over your ankle and you don't wanna let it fall in. That's a lot of pressure on the knee. So you want a pushing out motion with this leg. The goal is to have your hips square to the front of the room. Understand that a lot of our anatomy limits that. So bringing this left leg a little bit to the outside actually helps me with that squaring motion. Good, inhale, arms up. Exhale, we're going to link our hands behind us. Now if this is too much for you today, maybe you can stay here, maybe you can cross your arms here. Take it where you can. We're gonna inhale, exhale, bring out those shoulders into our humble warrior. Keeping that bend in the leg, keeping the engagement, that grounding of your legs, and folding forward. Again, take it where you need to. Good, coming out of this safely by bringing those hands to your low back first, and then inhaling up into your warrior one. And exhale, now we go into our warrior two. Again, focusing on our alignment. This time you want your heel in line with your back heel or your back arch. You still want that pushing out motion with that right knee, not letting it sink in. And your goal is for a 90-degree angle here. See it? Good. All right, warrior two. Inhale, flip the palm, reach forward. Exhale, peaceful warrior. Plugging that shoulder onto your back, not lifting it near the ear, and keeping that bend in that front leg. Good. From here, we're going to straighten that right leg, bringing our arms out to a T, and we're going to go into a triangle pose. Now you want us to pretend like you're in a plane of glass, okay? So you want to reach, 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 reach forward, and then tip over. Maybe this hand is on the hip today. Maybe your lower hand is on your ankle, your shin, never ever the knee, or your thigh. Take it where you need to. Maybe you need to walk in that back leg some. Good. Don't forget to breathe. Awesome. From here, we're actually going to shift our gaze. We're going to go into our half moon. The key to this is focusing your gaze a few inches in front of your foot, looking where you want to go. We're going to bend into our right leg, scoot that left leg in, plant that palm, and then bring it up into your half moon. You want to keep your hips square, the toes pointing towards the side wall. You don't want it to be open. Good, maybe your hand's on your hip today. Maybe you extend it up. Maybe you take sugar cane. Maybe you stay. Maybe you play. Awesome. Inhale, both heels lift. Good. Lower. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down. Go through your vinyasa. Exhale into your downward facing dog. Awesome. All right, left side. Inhale, that left leg up. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, knee to left. Tricep. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, knee to right, tricep. Good. Inhale, up. Exhale, step it through into your little lunge, keeping the right heel lifted. Awesome. I'm going to switch sides so you can see it on this side. Remember just to face the front of your mat. Turning that right foot to 45 degrees. We're going to inhale into our warrior one, remembering the alignment from last time. Good. Remembering your breath. Awesome. Exhale, bringing those hands behind you. Inhale. Exhale, humble warrior. Bringing up those shoulders, grounding through those legs. Feeling that nice stretch in your front body. Good, come out of it safely, bringing those hands to your lower back. Then inhaling up into your warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Focusing on that alignment once more. Arms teed out and engaged. Shoulders down your back. Heel aligned with your arch or your back heel. Good. Inhale, flip the palm, reach forward. Exhale, humble warrior. Peaceful warrior. Keeping that bend in that left leg, trying to get it to 90 degrees, feeling that nice quad burn. Good. From here, straighten that right leg, bringing your arms out to the T, maybe walking that right foot in this time, going into our triangle pose. Remember to reach, and then tilt. Awesome, shifting our gaze to a few inches in front of that left foot, bending through that left knee, walking that right foot in some, planting that right palm, and then lifting up into our half move. Taking those same variations that you took on the other side. If you're in sugar cane, go ahead and release that foot very slowly. We're all going to meet in warrior two, being mindful of our transition. Good, inhale. Exhale, cartwheel the hands. Inhale, turning those left toes to face the side of the room. Good, we're going to inhale. Exhale, bringing those hands behind us again, interlocking, and we're going to fold forward, bringing out those shoulders one more time. Now this is a good place to stay, or if you'd like, take a little bit of a yogi's choice. Maybe you want to invert, maybe you want to grab outside of each foot, maybe you want a hammock pose. Take your stretch and your practice where you need it to be today. Awesome. If you have that bind, release safely. Again, bringing those hands to your lower back, then releasing. We're going to roll up one vertebrae at a time. Inhale and exhale back into our goddess pose. This time we're going to raise and lower both heels 5 times. Ready? 1. And exhale. Good. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale one more time, and exhale. Inhale, straighten the legs, arms up, exhale into your warrior two, inhale. Exhale, cartwheel those hands down and take your vinyasa. Awesome, I'm going to turn back around. From here, we're going to walk, step, or float to the front of the room once more. Good, inhale, bringing those hands up. Exhale, palms to heart center. We're going to go through a couple of our standing poses. Inhale, bringing those arms up. Exhale, sitting back into our chair pose. Now in our chair pose, we want to feel like we're sitting back in a chair. So you want to pull back, you want to be able to see your toes, okay? Wiggle those toes. Weight is in those heels, so you should be able to lift your toes off the ground. Bringing those knees over your ankle, then inhaling up. Now your back, you don't want it arched, you don't want it tucked, you want it lengthened down, okay? Straight line from the bum to those hands. Good, from here we're gonna inhale, bringing our right leg up into one-legged Tadasana. Awesome, and then exhale into your tree pose. Now your tree might be a little kickstand today. It might be at the shin. It's never at the knee. Maybe it's in the inner thigh. Maybe you take a half lotus. You do you. Good, go ahead and inhale, bringing that right knee to chest. Exhale, crossing that right ankle over the right knee, not on top, but over it and sinking back into the left. We're gonna go into our figure four. Now this is a really nice stretch on that outer glute. If you need a on your next in-breath, peel yourself up. If you're on your back and you just want to switch out the legs, feel free. Go ahead and inhale that right leg up. Circle it out. Do whatever you need to do. Maybe you want a vinyasa. Maybe you want a downward dog. Maybe you don't want anything. Good. Meet me in downward facing dog. If you're on your back, you can stay. All right, and inhaling that left leg up and exhaling, bringing it into your other side, half pigeon. Now maybe this side feels much differently and you need to take it on your back. Feel free, do it. But remember to focus on the alignment. Good, when you're ready, go ahead and lean forward. Walking it out to your elbows. Relaxing into this pose, not holding on to your tension in any one spot, but allowing your body to release and relax and to open up. Remembering to pay attention to your breath. Good, on your next inhale, walking those hands back. If you're on your back, meet us. We're gonna swing our right leg around, bringing our legs straight in front of us into staff pose. Maybe you have to get a little junk out of the way to get onto the sit bones. Straightening those legs, flexing our feet towards the ceiling. We're gonna inhale, arms up. Exhale, reach, 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 and then fold. Good, and if you're unable to reach your toes today, maybe you bend your knees some, and you feel a nice stretch here. This can actually release a lot of tension in the lower back that's staying here. And then maybe as you get more and more flexible, you can eventually walk those legs out and forward fold. Remembering to always keep that micro bend in the knee no matter how flexy you are. Good, inhale, rolling your spine up one vertebrae at a time and rolling back onto your back, cupping through that belly into a C shape and then lowering all the way down. Good. From here, you can do yogis twice. If there's any poses that you need that we didn't call, go ahead and do it now. I'm gonna guide through a gentle twist. Inhale, bringing both knees to chest, squeezing up into a nice little fold, feeling that nice stretch along your lower back. We're gonna exhale, lower that left leg, keeping the right leg tucked. Good. From here, you're gonna scoot your hips a little bit to the right, and then cross that right leg over your body into your gentle twist. Now, there's a lot of questions. Does the knee go down? Does the shoulder go down? I say do what feels good. Some days my shoulder feels better being down. Sometimes I like my knee down. Sometimes both get to be down, which is pretty rad. Good. Maybe turning your gaze over that right shoulder. Awesome. Inhale, bringing both knees to chest for me. Tucking in, squeezing those legs, forehead to knee. Exhale, lowering the right leg this time, keeping that left leg tucked. Scooting your hips a little bit to the left and twisting over to the right. Again, going where it feels good today, where you can get that best goodness of twisting through your back and your body, wringing out those organs. Good. Inhale, bringing both knees back to chest, giving one final squeeze. And exhale, Shavasana. Take up as much space as you need on the mat, closing your eyes. Maybe if you're near a wall and you want to do legs up wall, that'll feel I want to thank all of you for joining me in the DIA flow. Let me know how you liked it. But I appreciate that you took the time to share your practice virtually with me. And I am honored to have guided you through a nice flow. Inhale, bringing those hands up to the sky. Exhale, palms touch prayer hands at heart center. Taking a few deep breaths. Good. The light within me sees and acknowledges the light, the warrior, the humble yogi within you. Namaste. Thank you guys. I love you. I appreciate you. Please let me know if you have any questions or concerns, and have a great day. I hope this yoga practice brought a little bit of light to you.